Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel in the series of C programming. In the previous video, we covered all the stages of the compilation process. In this lecture, we will learn how to develop software in C using the command prompt. Here, by the word develop, I mean how to build or create software. This is a very important lecture. So without further delay, let's get started. We all know that in Windows, software is typically an exe file. So our goal is developing an exe file from any C source program. Let's suppose we have a C source program named hello.c and this program prints hello world on the screen. Now we need to convert this program into an exe file, which is our desired software. I repeat, our goal is to make an exe file because the exe file is the software. But to be a good programmer, we should also know how we can build this these intermediate files. In this video, I will show you all the steps for developing this exe file. Now you can see in all these steps there is a software which is responsible for the conversion. This CPP is the C preprocessor software. This cc1.exe is the compiler software. as.exe is the assembler software and ld.exe is the linker software. Without this software, we cannot develop our desired executable file. So, this software must be present on our computer. GCC contains all these files. MinGW is installed on our computer which contains the GCC. So don't worry. Let's see all these files from the MinGW directory. So you need to go to the MinGW directory, click on the C drive, click on program files, click on code blocks. This is our MinGW directory. Now you know all the necessary exe files of GCC are in the bin directory. So you need to click on this MinGW directory, then click on this bin directory. Now you will find all those files. At first, we will search the cpp.exe file, which is the C preprocessor software. So you need to type cpp here. So type cpp. This is the cpp.exe file. And this is the preprocessor software. Now type cc1, but you cannot find the cpp.exe file because this cc1.exe file is integrated within the gcc.exe file in this version of MinGW. I showed the gcc.exe in lecture 5. Now type as. You can see the as.exe assembler software. Now come to the last one, which is ld.exe. So type ld here. This is the ld.exe linker software. So all these files are present in this bin folder. And in lecture 5, we added the path of the bin folder on the system path. So we can directly use all these files from the command prompt. We need to write just some command on the command prompt. So what will be the command? The command looks like this. You can see here. Let me explain this command. First, you need to type gcc. gcc means gcc.exe. In command prompt, there will be no problem if you don't mention the exe extension. Now, why gcc for all these conversions? Why not these files? Because gcc invokes all these files internally and builds the final exe file. Now a question arises, gcc invokes internally, so how can we see all these intermediate files? You need to mention flag. In this case, we need these four flags. This -e flag tells the GCC to invoke the cpp.exe file, which generates an expanded source file and which is a .i file, and then waits for another command. When you write -s flag, GCC internally calls the cc1.exe file and it decides to stop the compilation process after generating the assembly code. For -c flag, this is the lowercase c, so keep in mind. So for -c flag, GCC calls the as.exe file and stops the compilation process after generating the .s, after generating the .o object file. And this -o flag is used when we want to give a name for the output file. These three are used before these three input file, hello.c, hello.i and hello.s. Before object file, we don't need to mention any flag. And -o is used before the output file. Now I want to tell you that the output file is optional. If you don't mention it, compiler will generate the file with default name. I hope now you understand this command. So let's try to develop our software. First, you need to go to the directory where your source file is located. This is the directory where hello.c file is located. So click on this. Now you can see the hello.c source file. Now you need to open the command prompt. In this section, where the path of this directory is present, you can see just type cmd here and press the enter key. Your command prompt will be opened. If you open command prompt in a different way, then you will need to change the directory using cd command. So better to choose this way. Now type gcc-e hello.c hyphen o hello dot I and press the enter key. Your hello dot I file will be generated. This was the pre-processing stage. Now type gcc hyphen s, write the input file. In this case, hello dot I. So write hello dot I, then hyphen o, then type hello dot s, then press the enter key. Now you can see the hello.s assembly file will be generated. Then type gcc hyphen c hello dot s hyphen o hello dot o. Then press the enter key. Now your object file will be generated. And finally, you need to perform the linking stage. So type gcc hello.o. Here in this hello.o file, you cannot mention any flag. So just type hello.o after typing this gcc. So type hello.o, then you need to type hyphen o, then type hello dot exe. You can type only hello and press the enter key. Then you can see our intended exe file, which is our software, will be generated. This is the software hello.exe. This is all about the compilation process. Now, after running this software, you will see that hello world will be printed on the screen. So to run this software, you just need to type hello. So type hello, then press the enter key. Now you can see hello world on the screen. So we have developed our software perfectly. This concludes today's lecture. See you again in the next lecture. Thanks for watching.